So you're doing all this marketing as a custom residential builder because apparently that's the solution to all of your problems. And if you just keep marketing, you'll be able to bring in more work, but you're finding that it's not actually bringing in any good quality leads. You're getting a bunch of tyre kickers, or you're just actually not getting any contact at all.
I find marketing a funny one because, like, I'm definitely no expert in it, but I know for me personally, like, I want to buy things off people that I guess feel genuine, that I feel aren't trying to just flog me something that they're not going to be able to deliver. And like, all we see in our industry, like, there's so many of them now, are these companies that are, come to me, we'll get you 50 leads, 100 leads, we'll get you this, we'll get you that. And that is just a recipe for disaster, because number one, if you're a small builder, like, have a count of how many jobs you do a year now. Like, if you're only doing 2 or 3 jobs a year, why do you need hundreds of leads? So I see so many builders spending lots and lots of money on marketing companies that, yes, they might be increasing their followers, they might be getting them lots of leads, but it's the wrong leads, and you don't need that many. You need to get quality ones, and you need to get ones that trust what you're going to deliver.
And that's the thing, like, ultimately the residential construction industry has a massive reputation problem where homeowners get very nervous about whether they can trust a builder. We don't have to look far to see the stories of the dodgy operators. They get shoved down our throats in the media all the time. There's always the bad news about builders going into liquidation and leaving homeowners with empty pockets and half-built homes. And a custom residential builder is stepping into this marketplace and trying to compete on volume. They're just trying to get as much input as they can without understanding the thing that actually is going to differentiate them in the marketplace. And that is your ability to build a trusting connection with your potential clients, to be able to demonstrate that you can be trusted, to have a reputation that shows that you're a trustworthy operator, and that to have a process when you start working with clients that they can feel connected with you, they can feel that you're operating with integrity, that you do what you say you're going to do, and you are regularly demonstrating in small incremental ways that you can be their trusted partner in bringing this project to life.
It's just the world we live in these days. Like, everything is so false, and you see so much content from builders on social media that is all finished. Like, it's all the fluffy pillows, and it's all the beautiful facades and the landscaping, and everything looks perfect. But we all know that that's not how things operate throughout the build. I feel that stuff like that really sets the wrong expectations for those clients that are contacting those builders, because if you're seeing a very polished, like, if all you see on someone's social media is all the polished stuff, and then throughout the build you're having your weekly site meetings, and the job site's a pigsty, and the schedules keep getting broken, there are always variations, like, a nice gloss, like, polished picture to that scenario are two very different things. And that alone can be something that ends up creating conflict between a builder and a client, because that expectation is just completely wrong.
That's so true. And I think too, for so many clients who are doing this for the first time, they know that they're going to be walking on site and not necessarily understand what's going on. They also know that they potentially may not be aware of the problems that get hidden within the floors, the walls, the roof of their home, that then don't come home to roost until the builder is well and truly gone and finished the project and has left site. And all of a sudden they're dealing with these quality issues because they were all hidden away during construction. And when custom residential builders realise what an incredibly powerful currency trust is in the marketing of their business, and they're willing to demonstrate what they do behind the scenes, to actually open up their sites on social media and show this is what we do day to day, this is how we make decisions, this is where we insist on quality, this is what our benchmark is, these are the decisions that we make because of this impact that it has on the project. Incrementally, it gives the client and their potential clients an opportunity to say, well, this builder's not trying to hide anything from me. This builder is showing me warts and all what it takes to actually build projects. And I can see that this builder is in alignment with me in terms of my values and priorities. I can see that the way that this builder, not only the finished homes that this builder creates, but the way that these projects get delivered is in alignment with the kind of project I want to have, and also the relationship I want to have with my builder. And it makes such a big difference to then when they reach out to you as a builder, that trust can already be there. There can be so much work done on that trust through your marketing, through those conversations on the platforms that you have access to, that then just make the initial conversations so much more straightforward and simple.
We've seen it time and time again with all our Elevate members, how by the way that we teach them to do their marketing and be genuine and put themselves out there on social media, show what happens on site, show what happens at your weekly site meetings, like talk about the actual process that the clients are going to get, the success that they have and the trust that they build with their client, to the point where like we've had multiple members tell us now that clients reach out to them and say, like, literally, it's fine, mate, like I already know you, I've built, like I feel like I've met you before.
Yeah, I've watched you for 2 years on social media.
Yeah, and that's purely because you've been putting information out there, you've been telling stories. And I know that's how I look at social media. Like I want to make sure I can trust the person that I'm potentially looking at working with or buying something off, because they've been genuine. They haven't hidden anything. They've shown me what's happened. They've shown me what's gone wrong. They've shown me the wins, the losses, the rainy days, the sunny days. Like, because building a project goes over a long period of time. And so it isn't all about that nice, fluffy, pillowed photo at the end when everything's nice and clean and shiny. It takes a lot of other stuff to get to that. And if you aren't educating your clients on all that other stuff and on all those other processes, then you're really, I guess, muddying the water about the expectations you're setting with your clients.
Yeah, so marketing isn't complicated. You don't need a high-cost company to come in and help you make all of this happen. If you've got a phone in your pocket, you can start a conversation with your potential clients and you can start building that trust already. We have such incredible access to reach the people who might want to work with us, but they need you to show up. And you know, a lot of builders can be scared about putting their face on camera. At the end of the day, though, a client is going to want to know who you are and how you operate. And it's the fastest path to be able to build a connection and build trust. And it's a much stronger currency in building your reputation with a potential client and helping smooth that relationship overall.
So use your social media to tell stories, build your reputation so that you end up with clients that trust you before you've even met them.